Hello everyone, welcome to Mark Bank. And in this new chapter, we are starting a topic called Surds and Indices. In any government examination, be it banking, be it any other examination, you will face at least 2 to 3 questions from this particular chapter. All the concepts you have been taught in your school days, I'm just going to make you revise those so that we can start solving our problems very efficiently. Now, let us say the rule number one. The rule number one is, what is a is to power 0? A is to power 0 is written as 1, right? What is a? A is any natural number. Any natural number is to power 0 is going to be 1. Okay. And what about any natural number is to power 1? That comes out as only that particular number. So what is the meaning of writing? What is the meaning of writing a is to power m? The meaning of writing a is to power m is a is getting multiplied. A is getting multiplied m times. A is getting multiplied m times. So what do you do in such cases is, whenever the bases are same, we are going to add the powers, right? We are going to add the powers. So can you appreciate that 1 is being added m times, so this becomes m. Alright, now what is the fourth one? The fourth one is, if I have to multiply two numbers, say a is to power n and a is to power m, these two are being multiplied. Now do you understand the meaning of a is to power n is, a is being multiplied n times. What is the meaning of a is to power m? A is being multiplied m times. And we have also understood, whenever the bases are same, in our case bases are same, we will add the powers. So this becomes a is to power n plus m. Now let us try to find out what is the fifth rule over here. The fifth rule is, if I write a is to power n is to power m. Now what is the meaning of this? This means that a is to power n is being multiplied m times, is being multiplied n times, is being multiplied m times. So can we say that if a is to power n is being multiplied m times, we can add the powers since the base is same over here? How many times these powers will get added? M times. M times. So this comes out as a is to power n times m. So what is a very simple rule? Whenever your base is a is to power n is to power m, what do you need to do? You just need to multiply these two values. Alright, I would like you to see this rule number 6 very closely, where I would like to find out what is going to be a is to power m is to power n. So would you like to appreciate that whenever I have to figure out such scenario, I just multiply these two and I get n times m. And this is also nothing but a is to power n is to power m. So either I would be writing a is to power m whole is to power n, or I write a is to power n whole is to power m. Both of them would give me the same result, that is nothing but a is to power m into n. Alright, let us write down the seventh rule. What if I have got a into b is to power n? I'll write it to be a is to power n times b is to power n, right? Eighth rule in this case is, say I have to divide a is to power m by a is to power n. What do I do over here? Since when you, in rule number 4, when you're multiplying, you are adding the bases, right? Whenever you will divide, you will subtract the denominator from numerator. M is in numerator, n is in denominator. The value is going to be a is to power m negative n. Okay. Rule number 9, I know that you must be knowing this, is whenever we have to face such a scenario where 1 over a is written, we can also write it to be a is to power negative 1, right? So 10th rule might be whenever I have to write a 1 over a is to power n, I can also write this to be a is to power negative n. Does this make sense? Okay. Now let us move ahead with another one. So in this case, say for example, I have to find out what is square root of a. So whenever nothing is written over here, we assume this value to be 2 and we write it to be a is to power half. If some values are described, very good. Say for example, I need to find out this. So what is this? A is to power 1 over 3 cube root of a. If I need to find out this value, what I'm going to do? I'll very simply writing it to be a is to power 1 over n. Alright. So let us see the 14th rule over here. The 14th rule is, say for example, I need to find out what is going to be square root of a into b. Now I can write it to be square root of a times square root of b. The only condition is in fact that a and b, both of them need to be the positive value, right? Okay, let us move ahead. If I need to find out what is going to be a over b is to power 1 over n. Now you understand how can we write this value? We can write it in this way, or we can also write it in this way. Whichever is convenient and demanded in your problem, you can go with that. Now what about if I need to find out this value? Should I be writing that in this way? Say for example, should I be writing a is to power 1 over m over here, and then we can also write it to be in this way. So what exactly is this? This is nothing but a is to power 1 over mn. Now one more interesting rule that I would like you to understand over here is, if I write m, n and a, or write it in a different order, say for example I write it to be n and them and then this is it, both of them will give you the same value. And what is this? This is nothing but a is to power 1 over m times n. So these are the basics of surds and indices. I hope that you have understood these. In the next video, we will be solving some problems from this particular chapter, and we will try to see different categories of problems and how to tackle them in a very, very efficient manner. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care.